Hey, good morning, Patricia. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I am great. It's raining outside, but I'm happy we're in the library.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, Dr. Smith, what is your podcast like? I mean, like, how it is going to be?
Okay, thanks for asking that question. That's interesting because initially I was never a podcaster, but last 2 years I was very, very much interested in sharing and imparting my knowledge to young nurses. First of all, let me tell you, I'm a nurse for more than 4 decades and I retired, but I have this passion in me, and that's to help young nurses carry on in this noble profession. So my daughter Joanna, she somewhat inspired me, having the thought but never not being materialized. And she said, "Mom, you can do it." And I listened to different individuals, and I said, "Okay, my passion is for illness." So I went to a webinar um, by Jonathan Jones, podcaster. And when I went after webinar, I was convinced that I needed to do this. So let me tell you a little about the journey. Having a lot of experience in nursing, but not in technology. My key points were like Word and Word and PowerPoint. That's my key. Little Excel now and then, but that's not my strength. However, I know that I have a lot to offer. And so after attending the class, I decided that with the webinar, I decided that I wanted to do some of this. And so I enrolled in the class, the podcasting class. And it's like a family. So there's some things that you must know, although you might be excited and want to go and just into podcasting. You have some things that is it first things first, and I'll just say a few of them. You have to identify your purpose. Why is it? You have to answer some questions like your why, your what, and of course who. So identifying my purpose and the topic of my podcast. I went to the friend to listen to the presenter and all of that. My topic, my purpose. I really truly want to share my knowledge with young nurses. And as a result of that, I decided to do, I had many, like say, topics to choose from that I just jotted down, brainstorm. And then I just said, empowering the nurses. And that's a big word because it entails so much. Empowering to do what? What are they going to do? Are they about themselves or about the patient? What are you empowering them to do? So I definitely have decided I would empower my nurses. I would have to guide them, I would to help them to be more confident, to be able to deliver high quality care for our patients. High quality. That's very important because each patient deserves the best care. You will agree with me, right?
Yes.
If you're sick, you want to be in the hand of those who are capable and equipped to give you,
Yes,
to render that care, right? So I have identified my audience. I could say many nurses. I could say just nurses, but I specifically mentioned new nurses. My reason for doing that is that I've worked in staff development or learning, let's say network for a while, and for many years. And I know for sure, I mean, after precepting nurses from a long time to just about recently, where I've seen gaps where the young nurses, after coming from school, they haven't had that experience. They have the head, the knowledge, but the practical, they don't have that. So, and some of them are very scared. So we have to work with them and nurture them and help them to grow in the profession. So as a result of that, I identify my target audience as the young nurse, new nurses. Then, you create a name, as I said, name that I decided on, empower new nurses. Empower new nurses to advocate for themselves, advocate for patients, you know, be achievable, set goals and aspire put into practice what you've learned and then do the practical so that the outcome or the result, patient care will be excellent. Patient will be inspired, nurse will be inspired. Nurse will be satisfied, patient will be satisfied. So, and on a whole, the general healthcare team, because we work together as a team for the good of the patient. And so you map out the structure for your podcast, how you're going to do it, whether you're going to do it weekly, where you're going to do the frequency and all of that. Maybe the length of the podcast when you just started, might be just might be just 2-3 minutes also. But as you advance, where descriptions are, where to focus. And as you get feedback from your audience, as you get feedback from those who watch, they might have an input, and you should be teachable. So you can decide that you want to give this topic. No one is interested in that topic. So when you say make a comment or give a topic that you would like to be addressed, they do that. Then it puts you in a position where you're definitely meeting the needs of the audience. And so you choose your intro and your outro. And that is, initially, you might hear me come on and I said, I'm Dr. Miriam Smith. I'm the host for the Empowerment show. You might hear me say that. And when I'm ending or in the middle of it, I can say, there's some points that I would like you to embrace. And how can you connect with me? You can connect with me through YouTube, through podcast player, through Instagram, and so forth. I'm identifying where you can reach me. Okay. And when we do all of that, we'd say, okay, next week, I'll give you like an update of what will be happening. Currently, this is happening, but expect to hear something about, say, for example, communication, therapeutic communication, or breastfeeding, or the cues for breastfeeding, or things like that. And I will release on Monday, or Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes it might be a little later depending on life situation. But it's important to have some structure so that the audience and others who are looking on might expect to say, okay, she's going to go live this week at this time, the date, and so forth. And so sometimes you can schedule, you can release immediately, or you can release at a later time, depending on your schedule, whatever you choose. So that's individualized. So I'm so grateful for you asking me these questions. Yeah. And recently I know you're aware of that, but I think you have some friends that you want to tell about that book.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell them? They're looking at you right now.
As I mentioned earlier, also for everyone it is like, well, if I get sick or something, I always look for the care and first I like as a new student or something new to the country, I'm always afraid to ask certain questions or I can't speak my heart out. I'll always hesitate. There is a part like you need to ask questions in your book, which helped me. Like, yeah, there is nothing wrong in asking questions.
Exactly. Yes, we encourage our nurses, our young nurses. We encourage them to ask questions because no question is stupid. And when you ask questions, that will give you'll be able to learn from that experience, and at the same time share after that. So if that situation arises again, you definitely know how to deal with it. So I'm thankful to you also for being the IT person you have been and supporting in the process.
Yeah, thank you so much for you too, because I came to know so many things through your book, through you. I'm learning a lot. Thank you.
So have a great day and keep dry. Because although it's raining, but you're here, and that's something that comes up. I like your persistency. I like your consistency, and we want our nurses also to share in that. Be persistent. Set your goals and go towards it all the time. If there is even a roadblock or a challenge or a bump or a hump in the road, you can get through. If you can't get through it, you're gonna go over it.
Yeah.
If you can't go over it, you're gonna go around it. That's the growth mindset. I love that in my place. There's no one way. So keep up the good work, and I look forward to come to your graduation next year.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Thank
You are the person who's gonna teach so many people about what
empowering new nurses
and
books
also
and also the AI
and the AI, and then your focus is the AI.
Yeah.
And what how far are you in your course right now?
I'm doing the master's. It is like completely 2 years. I have completed 1 year, so I'm right now in third semester. So
Great. Well, congratulations and all the best.
thank you.
Good. All right. Okay, so Patricia, I know there are many people who are out there and they want to connect with me. And you
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
You never know, because there are many baby boomers who want to know more about this AI.
Yes.
Okay. So to connect with me, they can through me connect with you, and they also can connect with you. So connecting with me, you can go to YouTube, Miriam Amanda Smith. You can also connect with me through Instagram at Podcast Mayor. You can connect with me through Instagram, Podcast Mayor, also Facebook, TikTok. So I'm on social media, and this is all through starting on my podcast journey. So thanks again.